Hi there. Usually I record these little tidbits at the beginning before I actually start recording the actual gameplay, but this one is me recording at the end of me having already recorded the gameplay. This is the final episode of Your Turn to Die. It's been a long journey and I'm actually super happy to have been on it. I'm super happy to have played this game. It's great. Everything about this shit is great. I'm just so happy to have finally gotten through it. 20 parts. Damn. This is one of my longer playthroughs. I haven't really had a playthrough this long in a while, so I'm happy to have had this one. I'm definitely happy to have had this one. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to the YouTube channel and join the Discord. Best community on the planet. No cap. No kizzy. Enough talk though. Let's get into the final episode of Your Turn to Die. Enjoy. Let's get it. I'm sure you know, but the real event lies ahead of us. Yeah, I know. So, about Midori. What are you about to say to bro? We'll kill him. What else is there? Always saying you'll beat him or won't lose. No use doing that. Unless you show real bloodlust, he won't be afraid. Still, I have to say, Ranmaru, he did something pretty outrageous. Even I didn't expect he'd kill Alice. Who needs a doll that brings harm to humans? Aren't you sad, so? Sad? I can't even make that kind of feeling anymore. To be, there's no big difference between Midori and you all. Only the order. Looking at Soul makes me uneasy about whether my vote then was correct. Fuck it. Banquet, huh? Got a bad feeling. True, there's a lot to be uneasy about, but there's no other way. Suppose so. Though if not for his stupid betrayal, maybe I could have been a little happier. It's a shame about Alice senpai. Yeah, it really is. But keep your head on straight. The banquet's ahead of us. Mr. Policeman may be a lady killer, but I'm uneasy without him here. Yeah. And also, Muscle Gorilla and Muscle Punk are both injured. We'll all be okay. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on them. How about you, Gin? Feeling okay? I'm totally fine. Good. You've gotten hard again. The success depend on me anytime. It's still too much for me to bear. Hayasaka. What is? Alice, of course. You've been aiding us this whole time. And in the end, even he was killed by his collar's explosion. So then, if Ranmaru had just died from his collar exploding to begin with, I suppose it's not good to think that way. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that, should I? We finally made it this far, Sarah. Are you prepared? Of course, I'm always ready. Hey Sarah, do you like everybody? How do you mean? Not us. I mean human survivors. I don't think you even need me to answer that. I guess so. I like you guys too. Whatever's awaiting us at the banquet, I'll be on your side. Never thought it'd go like this. Is your body okay? As if that's what matters right now. Shit. He betrayed us, broke our promise, and then had to go and die. We're the ones who were betrayed. It's not like he injured the dummies. That ain't the issue. It pisses me off. Alice should have been here too. I wanted to take pride in seeing that promise through. Shit. Guess you can't really punch a corpse. You almost ready, Sarah? Kitaro. I'm prepared. Expected no less. Honestly, I'm still trembling a little. Taro, is there something you haven't told me? I want to know all about what happened when we were acting separately. It's all just like I told you. If you won't tell me, then I won't ask. I'm sure I can believe Kitaro. When you're ready, Sarah, give me a holler. We'll start preparing for the banquet. It won't turn on. Let's do it. Wait, why did it turn on now? But oh, I get it. The one that... Oh, I get it. The one that KG had could turn on in here, but not the one I have. That's fucked. I'm sure everybody knows, but... We're gonna have to choose who goes into the 7 coffins. Doesn't matter if they're alive or dead. Somebody's gotta go in, human or doll. We don't know what'll happen. We should put the dead dummies' bodies in first. What do we do about the rest? All the dummies go in. That'll do, right? Kurumada, don't want my pride to sink even lower. If you resist, I'll sock you. It's fine, right? For just getting in. Hinako got in 1. I'm feeling timid, so I'll go in. Hayasaka got in. Whoa, this is 4. This is 4. I remember the order. It was 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. I think. Yeah, it was 1, 2, 3, 7, 6, 5, 4. So Hayasaka got in 4. It's settled. Mai got in 6. Kurumada got in 3. Thank you, everyone. Alright, now we'll put the bodies in. Put the dummies' bodies into the coffins. All that's left is that one. The last coffin. I'll inspect it. I'll open it. No good, it won't open. We have to think of a way to pry it open. Yeah. But you know, the banquet isn't starting. So isn't this coffin empty? Then Mr. Policeman did really escape. But thanks to that, now we need to discuss who should go in the... The coffins? They completely buried themselves. No, wait. The gate. Hurry to the gate. Okay, let's go. Oh, gate's wide open. Gate is wide open. It's game time, fellas. It's game time. What the fuck is this? Hey, yo. I've been withering away waiting. Where is everyone in the coffins? Oh, come on. Not even a hello? They're fine. Just fine. You'll meet them soon. Pardon me. I'm Meister, who'll be overseeing proceedings for the banquet. Now, I'm gonna have you select a challenger. What are you gonna make us do? Well, now, can't tell you that yet. The game is Russian roulette. It's a test of luck between the challengers. Allow me to introduce the other challenger. Midori. Quit it with the theatrics. Now, which coffin will you pick first? First? The challengers will go in these coffins. More coffins? Why, they're just the same kind that were in the cemetery. No traps here. And they're brand new and unused. Lucky you. If you're scared, want me to pick first? Wait. At any rate, let's look them over to make sure there's nothing suspicious. Wait, what? No, I'm confused. Hold on. What? Which one should we choose? I'm confused. I like right, so let's choose the right coffin. Alright, but let's check him a little more. I don't need to put your sticky hands all over him. There's no difference between the two coffins. Seems that way. Nothing suspect. We'll go with the one Sarah picked. Okie dokie. Then I'll go on the one you didn't pick. Midori got in the left coffin. Was this really the right one? Not for you to decide on a challenger. Feel free to take your time thinking it over. But not so long that dummies run out of battery, of course. What to do? Guessing the challenger will be in danger as ever. We don't even know the rules. I'll do it. Gin? No, it's dangerous. I'm always the one being protected. You're all nice, so you'd never pick me at times like this. But if that meant only I survived, I'm sure I'd regret it. I feel like I was a bird. Let's fucking go, Gin. Gin is really that guy. Nah, Gin is a man. Gin is a man. He is a man for real, okay? This is man shit, okay? He ain't no little boy no more. This is a man. I don't give a fuck if he autistic. I don't give a fuck about his little sheath or whatever. That is a man. That is a grown ass man, and I respect him. Let's fucking go, Gin. So I want you to let me do it. I want to know there were people who I saved by being there. You already have, because I love all of you guys. Let's fucking go, man. Oh my God. That is bro, I don't use this word often. Once I hit 25, I'll never use this word again, but that is a real nigga right there. Oh God, that is a real nigga. Facts. Jesus. Now let's move on. It's about time to start. Okay, what is bro trying to start though? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does bro want to start? Is he talking about starting the banquet? Because I'm a little scared. I don't want to start the banquet. I don't want to start the banquet, bro. I don't want to do this. I'm scared. I'm about to cry. I'm about to throw up, bro. I'm about to yak. We've arrived in quite the place. No, man. I don't see any coffins anywhere. Now, it's about time. I'll prepare myself. I'm not going to sacrifice anyone. Well then, let's begin, shall we? Come forth. An amazing machine, isn't it? Coffins. Is everyone in there? Whoa, don't bother trying to open them, alright? Because I've locked the coffins just now. At any rate, I should get closer and inspect them. The platform rotated. Incredible, huh? Using this machine, you guys gotta locate Midori. Locate Midori? Yep, in one of these 9 coffins, whoever hits their target first wins. That is the Russian roulette banquet. That means, naturally, the challenger dies if they're hit. So Gin's life is on the line. Hey, let us out of here. Are you outside, Big Sis Sarah? Oh shit. They're completely soundproofed in there, but as you can see, you can talk via monitors. I can't see anything from here. If only I'd known, I should have gone in there. Don't be thinking anything foolish, Miss Sarah. We're the only ones who can properly observe things from outside, got it? That's right, what's important is winning and surviving. I'll win and save Gin. And by the way, it's a team battle, so Midori needs a button pusher too. Meaning I'll push the buttons in his stead. You ain't gonna cheat? My cheating is Midori's cheating. We'll share responsibility. You better not cheat yourselves. Rule breakers get death. As if we even could. Well then, once we decide the turn order, we can get started. I'd say it's fine for Team Gin to go first, having the disadvantage. Alright. Went a little long, huh? Let's start already. Russian Roulette Banquet Edition. Begin. Okay, so we have the order of the coffins. I know which... An extremely heavy air dominates the space. From what we heard, the rules are simple. 9 coffins. If Gin is picked, we lose. If Midori is hit, we win. But, of course, I can't imagine it's that simple. Above all, it's strange that Midori, who should be in a coffin, isn't saying anything. But, it doesn't change what we have to do. We'll discuss it together and find an answer. By the way, you can rotate the coffins during your discussions if you want. Make good use of it. Okay, I know that 1 is in 4, 1 is in 6. Our friends. 1 is in 4, 1 is in 6. Okay, Hinako's in 1. I think it was Hayasaka that went in 6. Oh, this is tough, bro. Dead. I just thought about it. Dead. Dead. Alive, but we don't know where he is right now. Dead. It's tough, bro. It's tough. It's tough sledding. It's definitely tough sledding. It is tough sledding. So I don't know what's going on. We ought to think about how we can differentiate the coffins. That sounds good. Let's try that. All right, let's observe. So he says, but there's hardly any differences in appearance. The only one we can identify is Anzu's coffin because it's broken up as fuck. That means there's only a 1 in 8 chance that we hit Midori, and the same odds that we hit Gin. That's a problem. I can't die like this. It doesn't have to be like that though, because we know the number 1 through 7 is already out, so it's 8 and 9. Right, but what difference in appearance is there? Can you think of anything, Miss Era? A way to see what the eye can't see? I have that, yeah. We use the lantern. There we go. Okay, we get started. Interesting. The lantern, huh? The light of this lantern can reveal things you can't normally see. But isn't it out of battery? We use the one I picked up. Thinking it's the same as your lantern, Sarah. Thank you very much. Now let's try this. I see. The coffins are glowing. What do you mean they're glowing? We're not sure of the details either, but there's something special to these coffins. We might just be able to tell them apart. The coffins must be made with a special material that glows in the lantern's light. Sarah-senpai, give it a spin around. Tell me how many glowing coffins there are. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were on off our own too. What did I just say? Okay, turn the lantern on. Okay, so these are the ones in the cemetery. These 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3. Okay, 1, 3, 6, 8, and 9 are all green. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9 are all green. The rest are gray. Got it. Got it. It makes a lot of sense now. So now we know 1, 3, 6, 8, 9 are the green ones. The rest of them are normal. If I'm going off of that, the green ones are the ones in the cemetery. Those are the ones protecting our friends. So the other ones don't have it. 2, obviously one of them is broken, so we don't have to worry about that. So it's good. It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. So I think, yeah, she wanted me to tell. Have you determined it? Yeah, the number of glowing coffins is 5. 1, 3, 6, 8, 9. Are there really? Yes. All right, so there are 5 glowing coffins. I see. It has to be a lead. Let me think about it. We saw the coffins glowing like this when we were off on our own. What does that mean? Never would have guessed the same lantern would be on floor 5 too. When we used it in the cemetery, all 7 coffins started glowing. All 7? Wait, what? Only 5 are glowing. Yes. What's that mean? When we saw them in the cemetery, it was definitely 7. By the way, there exist no other coffins in these, so the 7 glowing coffins were reduced to 5 glowing coffins because some of the coffins lost their glow. Alright, why don't we think about why that is? Okay, progress. Cool. Why did the coffins lose their glow though? That's a little strange. Like, I'm confused about that. Well, we can at least tell that Anzu's number 2 coffin isn't glowing. It's broken. Mabel exploded on top of Anzu's coffin. Is that why? But there should be another coffin that's lost its glow too, right? Is there any other possible cause? Even little things matter here. Do any of you remember anything usual that happened to the coffins? All I can think of is how peculiar smell bothers me. Can't really think of anything. Maybe the coffins are actually glow using electricity, but they ran out of battery. It's got to be the explosion's fault, yeah? The heat of the blast. Nah, what is this? Nothing unusual happened at all. I'm pressing this. I'm not just asking about your coffin, maybe a nearby coffin. So stubborn. Are you hiding something? How do you figure that? If I had to say, I did pour some hot cocoa on Ren Marlow's coffin. But as if something like that is relevant. That's a new statement. I feel like staying in this coffin for too long will give my suit a stench. Okay, that doesn't help. Maybe the coffins actually glow. The dummies run on battery, don't they? Maybe the coffins do too. That would be cool, but I feel like this, I do feel bad about it, you know. The statement about the hot cocoa has to be something doing about that. So, I don't know about that. I don't know about all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta figure out. No, hold on. The heat of the blast, the impact of the explosion or the heat, there's a lot that I could have done it, ain't there? That doesn't help. Okay, this isn't helping me. She talked about no. I think I get I get it. I get it now. He has to be talking about this because she spilled hot cocoa on it. No, what the fuck? Okay. Why? Okay, no. Hold on a sec. I want to hear about what you said. That's what I thought. I got the what's gotten into you? Hinako said that the cocoa didn't matter, but both the explosion and the hot cocoa share the fact of being super hot. So what? He's not wrong that a blast and hot cocoa would both be high temperature. That's right. If heat had an effect, we can draw the conclusion something melted. Paint. Maybe there's something like paint on the surface of the coffins that makes the lantern glow. Oh, that the lanterns make glow. It would also, the consiform in the classroom, that black paint, it glowed similarly when I used the lantern. And a spray of steam got rid of it. So he was using the same paint. It's not unlikely. Holy shit, this is loud. The paint comes off at high temperatures. That could certainly explain Renmaru's coffin losing its glow. And it also leads us to the possibility that a certain other coffin lost its glow. Another coffin that stopped glowing. A coffin that might have stopped glowing similar to Renmaru's. Which one would that be? Oh, Keiji's, right? Because it was so fucking hot. The coffin that Keiji was in. That coffin used a cremation system meant to grill Keiji alive. Precisely. And it was so hot that just touching the lid could burn you. So Mr. Policeman's coffin lost its glow too. I bet the melted paint got stuck under the lid, which is why it got stuck and wouldn't open. But that's strange, isn't it? That would mean between Anzu, Renmaru, and Keiji, 3 coffins stopped glowing. That ain't right, the numbers don't match. Well, and also, don't you wonder who painted them and when? Good point, I want to clear that up. Understood, let's discuss it. Who painted the coffins when? Okay, that's a good one. First up, when I split off from Sarah, all 7 coffins in the cemetery were glowing, meaning someone painted them before we split. I imagine it'd have to have been Midori. Surely the culprit wouldn't be one of us. I sure don't remember seeing any suspicious activity in the cemetery. Could there not be a culprit? Hey, do you think there's a difference between Gin and Midori's coffins and the rest? Hold up, we sure that the old-timer Kutaro is telling the truth? There must be some meaning to them being painted in the first place. Why does everybody have a statement? Holy fuck. I mean, so long as they aren't lit by the lantern, their color isn't even any different. Okay, maybe they were stored differently from the coffins in the cemetery, for instance. If this gets us making a misjudgment, we'll be in some real shit. Only Midori would get these weird ideas. What kind of intention did he have? Can't even be bothered to consider it. The culprit doesn't exist. In other words, a ghost. The ghost of the person in the coffin played a trick. I was joking. Stop treating me like a troublesome kid. I mean, it's a brand new coffin, so of course there wouldn't be a ghost. Brand new? Big Sis Sarah, you don't remember? Seaweed Head said, I can't wait. It's my first time using this fancy new coffin. Come to think of it, yeah, he did. Since nobody saw nothing suspicious like that, it must have been much, much earlier. At the very start, before the death game began. Before it began? So basically, he reapplied their color to prepare for the death game. Midori must have had some old coffins lying around that he repainted. Reused them? No. There you go. Store that. Again, you sure about that? Of course. Then it makes sense why nobody looks suspicious. A new coffin would have been painted to start with. So it was coated in paint back in the production stages. Then perhaps it's a desiccant or a form of anti-tarnish agent. And the coffins outside the cemetery too. According to Meister, Gin and Midori's coffins are both new, right? So Gin and Midori's coffins, they both don't glow, right? No, they both glow. They both glow. What am I doing? If they're new, they have the stuff applied. The ones that don't are old. Got it. That would make the coffins add up. Rather than 2 out of 7 coffins losing their glow, it's 4 out of 9. It would mean Anzu, Renmaru, Keiji's, and one other coffin stopped glowing. There's just one we can't identify, but I suspect the last one would be among the cemetery coffins. It would be odd if it wasn't. Now we're narrowing things down. After all, this means Midori is in one of the glowing coffins. Oh, then if we pick a glowing coffin, wait up. The same goes for Gin too. That's right, what's the point then? Unless we got a way to distinguish Gin and Midori, it's still a game of chance. Okay, but the odds just went from 1 in 8 to 1 in 6. We've lowered it. 1 in 5. Okay, wait, what? Am I tripping? Oh yeah, because we're talking about glowing. 1 in 5. 1 in 5. If we just miss, that's one thing. But if we hit Gin, Gin dies. It's too soon to come to an answer. Come on, there's something important we still haven't examined, isn't there? That mechanical platform. Try taking a closer look at it. Okay, we're making progress. Using the machine. Okay, let's take a look. This part of the platform, it shows the number of each coffin. So what are these round lamps beneath the numbers? Hey, whoa, don't go casually pressing that. Will you tell me about it? Of course. See, these lamps are a hint function. Hint? Yep, this is a game where you and Midori take turns selecting coffins, but before each selection, you can get one hit. One before each selection. Yes, ma'am, and I assure you will. And what exactly are these hints? Too bad, explanation ends here. Just see what happens and think about it. What? You're good at puzzles, ain't you? Do we just have to use it? Sarah, let's test it out. We've narrowed things down to 5. Can't make any more progress on that front. That's true. Then I'll explain how to use it. Put the coffin you want to use a hint on right in front to touch the platform. Okay, we'll use one of the glowing coffins. One of the glowing coffins, right? Okay. That sounds good. I mean, sounds easy enough. Lantern on. Let's do it on 8. Let's just use the hint here. It lit up red. Oh, wait, is that it? What's that tell us? Muscle Gorilla, calm down. We can think about that together. Guess you're right. Listen, we can't use another hint. If we don't hit Midori, it'll come around to his turn. You have to prevent that. Gin's life is on the line. Yeah, I mean, why do you say that as if we like Hayasaka? Are you good, bro? You're saying that as if we don't know. You're saying that as if we don't know that bro is in danger. Like, I'm so confused over Hayasaka, bro. We know he's in danger. You don't have to keep telling me that. It's okay. Even this single lamp gives us information. For instance, the color. The lamp's color. The color, huh? Think back to our searching on this floor. We saw numerous devices with a relation to color. That's true. We'll have to discuss what we can determine from the color. Right, if we all join forces, I'm sure we'll solve this mystery. Let's uncover the secret of the color. Okay, they put progress on everything. Like, holy fuck. That lamp says what's inside. Red means red blood, and that means there's a human in there. Color, huh? Weren't there those 3 buttons on Maple's back, red, blue, and yellow? You know, I seem to recall seeing a message mentioning the colors red, blue, and yellow. Hey, could it be gender or something? Lots of bathrooms in Japan use red for girls, blue for boys, yeah? I don't know if it's relevant, but there was a colored glow from my fingerprint scan. I kind of feel like it's going to be hard to theorize just from the color of the lamp. It's not hard at all. This is easy. That was easy. I remember this. Is this what you saw also? And that is, we found this note while exploring, which matches something that was displayed on the coffin control system. I see. I remember now. The colors were all laid out there. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. So now we know. One of the red coffins. Okay, so now we know. But we've already used the 1 hint. So 8 for sure is a doll, so we don't have to shoot that. Well, no. Fuck. 8 is a doll, so we could possibly shoot that. Blue human, red doll, yellow vacant. And since it was on the coffin control screen, the colors must be information about the contents of the coffin, surely. So the red color of this lamp, red doll. That means one of the dummies is in there. This is a huge hint, because everyone begin will be red. If we pick a red coffin, we can avoid hitting Gin. Is that really it? Sarah, remember the coffin control screen again. Specifically that message in the top right. Data log. Blue 1, red 6, yellow 0. Ain't this a record from when the coffins and the contents of the coffins was checked? We didn't do anything like that. Maybe it records it automatically. If so, when is this record from? It has to be the start of the game. I'm guessing that note was a printout of this log. And since it said game start, blue 1, red 6, yellow 0, that would place it at the very beginning before Midori's and the dummies came out. But wait, that would mean those 7 had 1 human mixed in. A human among the dummies. Could that be true? So who is that sneaky bastard? No way, right? Look, let's calm down for a second. You think we can calm down about this? Because that means there's a person who's been lying, pretending to be one of the dummies. Plus, like, why do something like that? What should I do? I don't know what this fact means, but I won't be able to fully trust the dummies at this rate. In that case, understood. Let's first make it clear who the human is. Who's the human? The dummies and Midori. That group of 7's got 1 human in the mix. I got no damn clue. Is it Ranmaru or what? Cotton Candy replaced his hand. Meow. I can't. Cotton Candy replaced his hand. I can't imagine he was human. Being able to take your hand off doesn't necessarily mean you're a doll. What? Getting a hole that big in your stomach, Kurama's got to be a doll, huh? The dead dummies were given doll bodies, right? We all saw our deaths in the victim video. It's hard to imagine a human mixing in. Something was strange about those videos though. Everybody I saw on screen pretty much died except for Hinako. Midori's hand came off too, but that could have been a prop to make it look like he was a doll. So you thinking Midori is the human Hinako? I can't say that for sure yet, but just remember this. Midori is with the organization. He can freely use everything in this facility. There's no such thing as impossible. That was a guess. Hinako, I'm not so sure about that. Oh, what? If Midori can freely use all the machines in the facility, why would he need to make an ID card? I mean, maybe he doesn't necessarily need it. He probably went and prepared one so he could beat his challenges, right? No doubt he could use a face scanner or something instead of needing that thing. We never saw no devices like that. The only things we saw were an ID card scanner and a fingerprint scanner. That's right, even if Midori's with the organization, there were machines he couldn't mess with without a registered card. A registered card. Then why were Maya's fingerprints registered? Wait a second, are you suspecting me over that? That's wrong, Maya ain't with the organization. Stop letting your emotions do the talking, you wrestling old timer. Don't call muscle gorilla names. Everybody calm down, we can't be looking for villains. What do you expect? If they're suspicious, they got a high chance of being the human. I wish I didn't have to be casting down on my allies either. Kuramada. All right, fine. Then I want you to prove it yourselves that I'm your ally. What? Okay. I did think it was weird that Maya was the only one who passed the fingerprint scan. Even I don't know why my fingerprints were registered. I swear it's true. And also, Maya's final moments were clearly recorded in her victim video. It's all fake. Her attitude's an act too. Maybe her role was to move the death game forward. The fingerprint thing's a whim of Midori's. No point in thinking about it. Even, honestly, I just thought it was a lucky break. If I were hiding something, I'm sure to have a better excuse than this. Do you have any ideas why? Like you put on a finger part, or? I really don't. I haven't attached any shady parts. I've just been regular old me the whole time. Holy shit, what the fuck? Why, bro? Why she crying, bro? The fingerprint thing's a woman Midori's. Midori must have registered Maya's fingerprints as a sick joke. That's true. That's possible. It's all fake. Yeah. That's who Maya really is. Happy ever after not. I know what I'm saying is absurd. So show some proof to deny it. Maya's final moments were clearly recorded on her victim video. I couldn't imagine it was a fake video. If you saw it too, then don't you remember? Maya was holding two guns pointed at her head, her face pale, her gloves hands trembling. It was just too cruel. If she's holding two guns in her hands, that means that her fingerprint had to be on the trigger. Can I have a second? Are we sure mine never attached any upgrade parts? Wait, what? That's not what I was thinking about. I mean, that's scary. Then it's strange. The dummies have to look the same as their original human selves, right? But comparing with the victim video, the Maya here now has no gloves. Huh? It's true, in the video we saw, I don't even remember this. She was wearing gloves. I dead ass thought this was, I'll take this, but I dead ass thought this was just like it was just a shaded hand. I didn't even know she was wearing gloves. Now that you mention it, why was I gloveless from the start? They're my favorite. Did they just forget to give me them? They're surely not one to take half measures. Huh? I suppose that must mean her gloves were taken off to attach a part, perhaps. Someone went and attached something before I woke up? But you could just put her gloves back on after attaching it, right? True, that's strange. Why were only Maya's gloves not put back on her, I wonder? Gloves were lame, the gloves were transformed, the gloves didn't fit. It's gotta be the gloves didn't fit. Does the gloves not fit? You mean the gloves shrank? No. The opposite. Opposite. You're saying it's because her hands got bigger. Exactly. The hands that got attached to mine were bigger than her original hands. I've come to an absurd conclusion, but it'd be consistent with the fingerprint scan. Like the creation. She's got Midori's hands. The floor has been designed to suit the floor master Midori. So then it's natural that the fingerprint scanner would also be configured for Midori. And Maya's hand, which she used for the fingerprint scan, was bigger than her original hand. As if it were a man's hand. Then you're trying to say my hands are Midori's hands. She had seaweed head parts? Not necessarily any old parts. We discovered that blue means human, red means doll. Do you remember when she did the fingerprint scan? It glowed blue. Stop it. That means these hands attached to me, they're Midori's human hands. I should have took a picture of that. Why didn't I not get that picture? I feel sorry for Mai, but it's possible that wasn't a fingerprint scanner. It might have been a blood tester that pricked the finger. You're saying there's blood in there? Midori, he cut off his own hands to attach them to Mai, and instead he equipped a rocket punch. That would give us an explanation where Midori is human and Mai is a doll. He's beyond messed up. Horrible. Disgusting, so disgusting. I'll kill that madman, I swear I will. So you were listening, huh, Midori? It was so funny I couldn't hold it in anymore. There's nothing funny about this. I swear I'm gonna kill you. Yes, that's what the game is about. Well, won't you pick your first coffin already? I'm about to die of boredom. That's right, we've come to a conclusion. Now we gotta choose. Right, what we learned in that discussion is Midori is an unbelievable man, able to cut off his own hands. He's a human with blood flowing through him. And all 6 of the dummies are dolls. Which means Midori is in one of the 5 glowing coffins. We used the hint on one, coffin 8, and we're told red equals doll. But Midori is a human, so 8 won't be it. Which means, huh? So in the end, it's 1 and 4. After all that, this is where we're at. If Gin and Midori are both human, there's no way to tell them apart after all. Why does it come to this? We just need to calm down. Listen, we've got 2 options. Pick the 8 coffin, knowing it'll miss. Or risk the chance of hitting Gin and aim for Midori with 1 in 4 odds. There's nothing left to reason with. We have to think and choose. This choice could end up killing Gin. Can't choose wrong. Okay, it just wants me to choose. It just wants me to choose one. I could take the 1 in 4 odds. Okay. 1 in 4. Those 4 are right in front of me. I could take the shot at one of the non-coffins and I get Gin killed. But I know I kill one of my doll friends if they're an 8. I can't sacrifice Gin. I can't sacrifice Gin. I have to shoot the one knowing it'll miss. We might choose Gin otherwise. I can't take such a risky bet. As long as we'll get through Midori's turn, I'm sure we'll still have a half a chance. Oh, well, is it the right one? What? The floor? Stop! What the fuck? A drill went through the coffin. Too bad you hit Hayasaka. Say what? What happened to Student Specs? Hey, Student Specs, respond. What happened? Hey, respond. I wish I could have seen it from outside. You've got to be kidding, Midori. We didn't hear it'd be like this. Bastard, this ain't what we promised. I want no part in this. Let us free already. Is there some kind of problem? What? The drill just pierced the contents, you know. The exterior is hardly changed, so it shouldn't add any noise to your deductions. Victory is decided once me or Gin get hit. I haven't lied about anything. Getting mucked up by a big drill like that leaves no trace of him. We can't bring him back like that. Relax. It'll be over soon when I choose Gin next. Well. What number should I choose? Miss Sarah, let's discuss it together. Fuck is bro talking about? I'm not gonna discuss which one. Quit joking around already. Huh? Are you mad? Blaming it on me won't change that you killed Hayasaka, Miss Sarah. Now then, back to Gin's location. It's as much of a game of luck for me as well. My favorite number is 0, but that isn't here, so where shall I use a hint? You got pretty eyes. They're looking at something filthy though. What a unique response. Alrighty, I'll go with 1. That's my lucky number of the day. Miss Sarah, could you press the lamp on number 1 for me? Hey now, Missy, no cheating. I'll be watching to make sure you do as Midori says. Seems I can't deceive him here. I summon my resolve and press the lamp. It lit up blue. Doesn't blue mean human? Then it'd be Gino Midori. Hold on a sec. A blue showed up already? What are you so surprised about? Going by your reasoning, there are only 3 choices, right? Of course it's likely for it to come up. In fact, shouldn't you be happy your reasoning was correct? I guess, but... Were you not prepared to lose Gin this quickly? Don't tell me you're gonna pick it. It's okay, Gin. Midori, there's no way you can choose that. If you do, there's a 50% chance you die. You must be scared to death. Still making that claim? Stop believing those convenient assumptions to look at reality. I even cut off my own hands for the heck of it. Then, go ahead and pick it, the number 1 coffin. Okie dokie, you might say hit coffin number 1. What? Roger that. Don't be ridiculous, stop. Are you going to decide victory like this, Hiyori? You lose, Sarah. There's no way they... Now then, will we finish this so soon? Truly, this fate being decided. Huh? What's this shaking? You're kidding, right? No way. Why me? This... So close, you... Hinako was a human? Wait, I knew... Why was it Hinako? Blue should have been Gino Midori, right? What's going on? Was there some hole in our logic? Everyone calm down. Let's calmly have another discussion. Ain't no way we can do that. This is nothing like this was before. If we get picked, we're gonna get killed and not a trace of us is gonna be left. Please calm down. Why was her lamp blue? According to the hint, Hinako was human. All our reasoning was way off the mark. Should we rethink everything from scratch? It's absolutely not right that Midori could pick that coffin so easily. What's the deal? There's a victim video for Hinako too. Am I going to get killed like that? There wasn't a... but... Okay. I'm gonna get torn up by a drill. Calm down again. We absolutely won't let that happen. I can't help remembering the scary videos we saw before. Muscle Punk getting squished by the walls, the blood from Cotton Candy's stomach, Clown Lady getting cut up, Suit and Specs and the axe. Everyone has such pained faces. I know, I shouldn't be saying that, but I'm scared. Sorry. It was playing in the control room, yeah? It showed it clear as day, legs dangling in midair, probably hung from something. She was dying. So then how's Hinako human? There it is. Pained faces, huh? Only figures. Hinako was a middle schooler. Even as she endured, she must have been crying. Huh? Hey, hold on, I saw the video, so why don't I remember Hinako's expression? If you can't remember, that's to be expected. Hinako's video was the only one that didn't show the victim's face. That's right. That's kind of fishy, huh? It's unclear if she really died. And with her face not being pictured, we can't determine if it was Hinako herself. So you're telling me Hinako was trying to die so badly that Ranger was like, nah, fuck that. I'm finna make you suffer. Saved her and put her in the game. That's crazy. Still, she got called Hinako during the exchange in the video, right? That's true, but don't you have to wonder? Supposing our logic so far hasn't been wrong, it's Hinako herself that's odd, right? Looking back, there were a lot of mysteries to Hinako's actions. Is there a hidden truth here? We might want to think about her a little more. Understood, let's have a discussion about Hinako. That's if we trust the theories, of course, but I'll go with it. Gotta suspect to trust. That's what our discussions are all about. Okay, let's do it. First, if Hinako was really human, does it mean she was just acting as if she died in that video? Hold on. I don't think it's good to claim it was all an act. The shorty in the victim video and the shorty in the dummies were just different people. Is there any other clues as the victim videos? Hey Sarah, you remember seeing anything involving those other than those videos that involved the victims? Something I saw. The gallery. We saw something in the gallery. On the wall there were paintings of those like now that had become victims. You're right. Oh yeah, there was one of those paintings I was wondering about. Which one was it? Can't remember that part. I know it's a pretty minor memory, but come on, what should I do? If I have something that could jog Kitara's memory, I might want to show it to him. What's up? You're gonna use that to help me remember? Yes, take a good look at this. I'm starting to remember. Okay. Now, Joe. Let's look for a notable painting here. What's this one? This one's a mystery. A painting of a girl in a middle school blazer and gaudy socks with plain black hair. Kitara, please add that to your statement. You got it. My memory's a little hazy. Feels like I'm this close to remembering. Okay, it's not done. I think I have more. Let's look for a notable painting here. Okay, I have the statement now. But now where do I put it? Wait, I didn't read this. The shorty in the victim video, yeah, I'm sure like the real Hinako died like in the video, but the shorty we knew took the real one's place to infiltrate the dummies. And she probably disguised herself to blend in so Midori wouldn't find her out. With just a middle school uniform, fancy socks, and pink hair, you look like Shorty. I don't know what her goal was, but it's not good to assume she was our enemy. Store that. Apply it. Muscle Gorilla, those features are pretty much the same as Shorty's. Hey, calm down now. Similar as they might be, her most distinctive pink hair is different. Having the same clothes but different hair, that'd just be a different person. A different person? Seems to have some credibility now, doesn't it? Alright, listen up, would you? The paintings in the gallery are all victims who died during the death game. So it's a given that the girl in the painting was also a victim here. But no one's seen this black-haired girl. Surely because she died in the first trial before meeting anyone. Now then, Hinako's video. That's a video of her first trial where she's clearly being called Hinako, meaning the black-haired girl was the real Hinako Mishiku who was killed in the video. As for the dummies Hinako, it was a separate human taking her place. No, wait, can't be. Shorty was a human? Hey, but then is Midori not human? I have Midori's human hands, don't I? Well, I don't know. But I can't imagine either theory is wrong. What is the truth about Midori? You seem troubled. I'll make one rebuttal of my own to your theory. What? The dummies were explained to you at the start. They were picked from those who had no connection with any other survivors. Meaning, I picked the real Hinako. Supposing there were another one, even I'd stick to the rules. Which is to say the dummies would have included a black-haired Hinako. A black-haired Hinako in the dummies? Yep. Well, did anyone meet black-haired Hinako even just one time? No, we didn't. Oh dear, then it looks like your reasoning's gone wrong again, Miss Sarah. No way. Does no one have any ideas? I mean, does anyone remember talking to her even a little? Wait. Kitaro? Bro got some good shit? Bro got some shit? I've been curious about this a long time. What you talking about, bruh? This ain't something I want to talk about, but Do you remember when we first met Alice? Alice? We were questioning him, and this is one of the responses he gave. A speaker said something about a trial, but it was foolish. I committed myself to hiding. Hey, Sarah, does that bring anything to mind? Like some kind of item? Why does my phone keeps going on every time I say Sarah? It's Sarah, okay? I gotta start pronouncing that shit better. Sarah. 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 Sorry, I'm just saying it over and over again. And why am I just looking at titties on my... I need to delete Twitter. Anyway, there's an item. That's what I thought. This is the only thing that was ever used. Kitaro, you're talking about this, right? Sure am. That's a voice recorder for a recording for a pair first trial. Let's listen to it again. Press the switch on the speaker. This is the first trial. You have 5 minutes. If you cannot escape in time, you lose your life. You are not alone. Your fate is tied to someone you cannot see. However, if you refuse this connection and are willing to betray them, you can leave safely. Follow the voice in your heart. This was in a locker room. It was probably a trial split between floor 4 and 5 where you kept in communication. He didn't have any ill will. I'm sure Alice just left the room all casually. But his partner died. Alice won the trial by betraying them. He killed her. His partner, the real Hinako. Oh shit! This is why the real Hinako wasn't one of the dummies. He created a relationship and perpetrator and victim between them. It's rough, but for him doing it unconsciously and for the one suffering the consequences, this is terrible. We really are just thoroughly being played with like toys. But thanks to this, we solved the mystery of Hinako. Without question, the dummy's Hinako was human. Then what are these hands attached to me? Guess I have to admit it. As a reward, I'll tell you, like you worked out, I gave my living hands. But even so, that's not to say it's only my hands that I gave away. bro, nah, his fucking head spinning is killing me right now. That shit is making me laugh. His head spins? Stop that, that's creepy. Well, surprise. You clearly ain't human. I gave up my humanity. I split up and shared my body with a bunch of people, so I hardly have any human parts left. What the fuck? What are you thinking? If my body's over 50% doll, surely you would consider me a doll, right? In this way, the body can also be a majority vote. Fine then. If Midori is considered a doll, it all makes sense. Gin is blue, Midori is red. This we can be sure of. Now we can tell them apart. Well, do your worst. If you think that alone will mean victory, well, now you seem tired of discussion. Shall we have the challenging team use their hint? The third hint. We have another hint? We have another hint? Why do we have another hint? Use, okay. If we have another hint, this one's red, this one's blue, this one's not used, and this one's not used. I'm going to use it. I'm using the hint on 9. Red. Red means it ain't Gin. If this is Midori, we win. That's true. Usually I want to have a discussion to pick which coffin to hit, but honestly, we don't really got any choice that isn't picking this coffin. Why is that? Aren't there still more glowing coffins? And what if Gin's in them, huh? The right move is to pick coffins that definitely got dolls in them, Sarah. Everyone, you really okay with that? What, Midori? Picking red means you might be picking one of the dummies. There'll be no trace of them left. You okay with that? That's There's a chance of anyone getting picked other than Anzu and Ramal in the non-glowing coffins. You'll surely pick an ally, Miss Sarah. Midori, what's with his confidence? Our reasoning should be right. We should be backing him into a corner. So then why isn't he scared? Why doesn't he fear death? Does Midori truly feel fear? I have a crazy theory. Crazy theory that I just thought of. This might seem insane. Both Midoris are present. I know that sounds crazy, but there is a Midori doll and there's a Midori human. The Midori human has the fear of death. The Midori doll does not. And he's the one that's been fucking with us the most, but they've been switching out back and forth. Do it, Sarah. Choose it. A red coffin so you can win. Even if I'm chosen, I won't have any grudges or regrets. We can't let someone like him live. This demon who tramples on people's happiness, their lives. Do it for me, Sarah. Save Gin, the human. Sounds good to me. Pull the trigger, Sarah. Use our lives if you gotta, if it'll take down this son of a bitch. I don't wanna have to cook, bro. I don't wanna have to cook, bro. I don't wanna have to, bro. This is so cringe, bro. All right, leave this to me. I just have to choose, and this time we'll hit him. We'll defeat Midori and win. Three and 6 are the only ones that don't have it. It's a 50-50 between the two. I can either... 8's already been done. 1's already done. 9 doesn't have one. 6 doesn't have one. And 3 doesn't have one. We're talking about glowing coffins here. I gotta choose 9. Whoever's in 9, I'm sorry. If it's... I trust my gut. I'll defeat Midori and protect everyone. Oh, was it the right one? Sarah, Kitaro, Midori, you have to stop him. Goodbye, Mai. Too bad you hit Mai. Why Mai? Why not me? Again. I missed again. See, you drilled through an ally. Why did we miss? At this rate, they're just gonna... Everyone be calm. This match hasn't been decided yet. Oh, but hasn't it? What's that? You're the ones who aren't calm. Here, let me summarize. How many glowing coffins are there in total? What are you saying? 5. Correct, there are 5 glowing coffins, and you've hit Hayasaka, Hinako, and Mai. I'll use a hint on one of the remaining 2 coffins. If you do that, then whether it comes up blue or red, I'll know the answer with 100% certainty. This is absurd. There's no strength left in my legs. Midori's explanation is correct. I was thinking only about if we hit him, not what would happen if we missed. He'll be able to select Gin with certainty next, meaning he'll definitely be killed. That choice we just made was our final choice. Right? Lost? That's right. Come on, stand up, Miss Sarah. You still have a role, don't you? A role? To finish this out, use a hint in my stead and let me know where Gin is. I'll let you say your goodbyes too, yes? Goodbyes? Is this our last moment with Gin? That can't be. I see, so you feel too bad to show me your face. Alright, Maiso, I'll just have you do it. Wait, I'll do it, so stop it. Well then, chop chop. Will they be blue or will they be red? I'm so excited. My mind isn't working. I can't think at all anymore. And yet I did as Midori said. I pressed the lamp. There's Gin. It lit up blue. Well done. It seems you found Gin. No way. Stop it, Hiyori. There's no need for this. You've had your fun, right? Just call it your victory. Gin's still just a little kid. Oh my god. Sorry. Why are you apologizing, Gin? I'm sorry. Gin, I couldn't protect. That's not true. Because you were there, Mr. Sarah. I wasn't scared. Even now, I'm not. No. I can't do this. This is take care of everyone. And find Mr. Policeman. Katie. Midori. What? Still pleading for life? You haven't granted it. The consent form wish, I still haven't. Let's fucking go! Oh, we on his ass. You're obligated to listen to my wish. What are you saying? Invalidating the results of the death game is off limits with Sarah. We haven't come to any result yet. Because this lamp is just a hint. You're truly ridiculous. I'm making a demand. Just this one. Change your selection, Midori. This isn't like you. It's much too lame. More hair splitting. I'm the floor master. The rules are all up to... That's some interesting hair splitting. Meister? She's got a point, Midori. It's not altering the outcome, just changing the process a tad. And didn't you say you wanted to play more? Don't be absurd. This isn't for you to decide. Let me out. I'll manage the controls. We're still in the game. That'd be a rule violation. Oh, we on his ass. What's with this person? Why is he judging in our favor? He says it's changing the process, but if Midori's accepts my wish here, then we'll definitely be able to hit him next turn, won't we? So doesn't it amount to changing the outcome? It ain't gonna end. Midori, hurry up and pick a coffin to target. 2. 2? Isn't that Anzu's coffin? Why? No need to belabor the point. Do it already, Meister. Alrighty, as you command. Now then, who's gonna be in this coffin? It's... She was drilled. Too bad, you hit Anzu. Anzu? Because of me? Wasn't she already dead? What the fuck? Anzu could have been brought back, you know. With your wish, you destroyed that hope. Sorry, Anzu. Sorry. Am I looking for forgiveness? I've just drawn a clear line. I sacrificed one of the dummies to save Gin. I discarded a doll so a human could live. I can't cover that up anymore. Doesn't matter. However brutal it is, I'll do anything. You're going down. With our next choice, we'll deal with the final blow. That's all we can do. We'll make him regret everything. We ain't gonna let you run. I don't want to lose this guy. Oh, really? I do hope you can. We'll do it. Let's begin our final discussion. Now, there's just one thing to wonder about. Whether or not we target the remaining 8 coffin, obviously we do. What are you on about after coming this far? There's only 2 glowing coffins left, right? And we've got a hint on one. Gin is in the blue 3 coffin. Don't gotta say the rest, do I? Well, if we think about Midori's naturally in the number 6 coffin. Listen, we can't accept a loss. We've got the dummy's regrets on our backs. Hey, shouldn't we be thinking about whose side Meister's on? A lot of this is okay. I don't think we should trust him. He's just acting impartial, but really he's on Seaweed Head side. And Shorty too. I don't want to suspect her, but maybe she was with the bad guys. Again, I mean, it has to be, right? Shorty must have worked with Seaweed Head, or she couldn't have blended in as a fake. He has a point. If both Meister and Hinako are on Midori's side, there may be traces of them preparing things for this banquet. Okay. The dummies were created to kill us, but that don't matter none. Hayasaka, Hinako, Mai, Anzu. They were our allies in the end. We gotta show them the way to that. No. They weren't our allies. Muscle Gorilla, don't be fooled. What's that, Gin? You say they were all allies, but Shorty might have been an enemy. Guess so, but even Hinako was killed. I want to believe in her too, but will we find the answer that way? Can we really win? Sorry, let me think this over. Seems Kitaro reworked his statement. Okay, so what's his new statement? But if that's the case, why did Hinako get killed? I just ain't sure. What was Hinako trying to say in her last moments? I'm pathetic not being able to remember. Okay, so Lantern his ass up. Huh? I'm starting to remember now. Alright, let's think about any statements that seem curious just like before. What's this? What's the shaking? You're kidding, right? No way, why me? This seems she couldn't believe what was happening to her. Should I have him add this statement? Yeah, I should. I think she was betrayed. She was probably betrayed, right? What? Nah, hold on. Lantern off. That's natural, especially a result of our logic, which is why it's unnatural. If Midori planned to head this far, then we're all but done for. Damn it. Is there anything at all, like a slip of the tongue from the enemy? Isn't finding that kind of thing your forte? Oh, slip of the tongue. Wait, no, I'm changing this. I'm changing this. I'm changing this. This statement is wrong. It's this one. What is that? That's what I'm doing. I'm adding that to the statement. Now, versus these two. Right? It's gotta be. What'd you just say? I said this. Maybe I'm reading it a bit too much into this, but I wonder if rather than Hinako saying this can't be happening, she wanted to say this coffin. Coffin? Hinako was cooperating with Midori, so maybe her coffin was intended not to be picked, but it was. So she was betrayed. I knew she was betrayed, but it was the wrong statement. What does this mean? Miss Sarah, do you know why she thought she wouldn't get picked? Because it was a glowing coffin. It was definitely no, it wasn't. It wasn't, because it was a non-glowing coffin. Then she'd have no worry of being picked. But Hinako's coffin was glowing, wasn't it? Then that idea is wrong. Is it wrong? Is this Sarah? Hinako had hot cocoa, right? Yeah, she spilled it on Cotton Candy's coffin. What if the reason girl had that hot cocoa was to pour it on her own coffin? Did she pour it on Cotton Candy's coffin to cover up what she was doing? Yeah, she carried out her plan in the confusion. If this is true, Meister, tell me something. What is it? While this device was being set up, was it possible to trade coffins? Well, now, I suppose you could. Say what? I locked them when starting, yes. Until then, everyone could do as they wished. Then maybe the incident happened just before the banquet began. While all the coffins were buried underground, while they were what? At that time, Midori came out of his new coffin and called Hinako. This is crazy. Crazy picture. Need that. To trade coffins with her. Ain't that outright cheating? But why did Hinako trade with him? I'm sure she didn't necessarily know everything about how it worked. And she didn't even consider that she would actually be betrayed. Well, how about it, Midori? This trade thing wasn't in your plan, right? At first you wanted to simply enjoy the game, but you started to fear you'd die, so you called Hinako and swapped with her. So what? You're acting all proud like you've won. But what does knowing that do for you? You swapped with Hinako, so you must be in a non-glowing coffin. There's 3 of those, right? Just take a look. You have to pick me from among the 3 non-glowing coffins, and you have no more clues. Oh yes, you could use your last hint, but whatever you pick, it'll just be red. Go ahead and discuss it all you like. That's exactly what I intend to do. He is right though, because we know which one's Gin. We know which one Gin is. Guys, don't just be silent. Well, from what we've worked out, Midori is in one of the 3 non-glowing coffins. Keiji's coffin is also one of the unglowing ones. I think we have to use our hint. Yeah, we do, but... Seaweed has a liar. It's not guaranteed it'll be red. That's true. There's Keiji's coffin. Yeah. I don't want to think about it, but if Keiji is really in there after being executed, it'll show blue. But Midori isn't considering that at all. Why is that? Because he's not in there. We just got to choose 1 in 3, but how can we tell them apart anymore? Keiji's coffin is also one of the unglowing ones. I don't know how we should consider this. Even now, after all of this, we have no idea if Keiji's in there. It's no use. I can't see any options other than using our hint. And if that's only going to come up red, like Midori says, it'll be 1 in 3. And silent, since Gin's coffin is already known, if we mince, Gin's life really is forfeit this time. You just have to try. Gin, I'm ready. I'll be okay whatever the result is. I want us to stand against this together. Alright, got it. That is a real motherfucker right there, bro. He's real. I'll use the hint on the non-glowing coffin. Okay, so these are the last 4. Lantern. These 3 are non-glowing. So I gotta use the hint on one of them. I gotta use the hint on one of them. I know that Keiji's was 7. I'm doing this. If we don't learn something, there's nothing more we can do. Summon my resolve and press the lamp. It lit up blue. It really came up blue. Blue means human. Then it's not Seaweed Head. It's Keiji's coffin. So then he really was executed back then. Keiji. That's wrong. Keiji escaped. If he escaped, what does this blue mean? What is inside? I don't know. I don't know, but Keiji has done something for us. 2 coffins left, Midori. Sarah. Now it's 1 and 2. I don't think there's any more we can figure out from discussion. We just have to choose one. I believe we'll win. This time I will defeat you, Midori. So if it's not the blue one, we're going with 6. Lucky number 6. Wait, this is wrong. I should choose a non-glowing coffin that we haven't proven anything about yet. They're only oh yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. I forgot. So then it's lucky number 5. Mumbo number 5. I've decided. The person inside here is either Midori or Ranmaru. If I miss, Gin will die. My hands tremble, even knowing I have no choice but to press it. Please give me courage. Good luck, Miss Sarah. This is my guy, man. This is my guy. I believe in you. I selected the coffin. Was it the right one? There's no response. What happened? Is it over? Now the result is you hit Ranmaru. Ah. It's all over. I couldn't protect Gin. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can't save anyone. You can't give up, Sarah. What's up? The voice. No, it's just an illusion. Besides, even if you tell me not to give up, it's clear which coffin Gin is in, right? It ain't like you think, Sarah. I have to pick. Midori. Damn it, what's going on? 7 coffins should show red, right? Didn't Keiji escape? He must have put that in there instead. Seems it was effective. Our final trick. Let's fucking go! Yutaro, what did you do? When did you decide that that was Keiji's coffin? Then, are you saying it's Gin's coffin? Don't tell me during the final coffin check. Did you do something with Gin's coffin? That's inconceivable. Then go ahead and pick the one you believe in. What's going on? There's so much I don't understand. Even still, Midori's backed into a corner. I'll give you the explanation later. This is the final trap me, Mai, and Keiji put together. If you let him think calmly, Midori might notice what's up too. You gotta thoroughly corner him. Refute his ideas and break his brain. Oh, I'm on your ass. I am on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. I'll make him unable to think this over properly. Why is that coffin blue? There's no way Keiji's inside. No way Keiji's inside. Why are you able to say that? We saw the cremation system being active. Shouldn't it be most natural for you to think that Keiji is inside? Foolish, it must have been a deception. Keiji escaped from the coffin. Control system worked, victim video, those dying moments of the 6 dummies. What's this one? That's wrong, Midori. Hinako's video showed the death of the real Hinako. Someone separate the dummies. Be quiet, what do those details matter now? What's important is the coffin control system functioned properly. Because the victim videos were set to play as a reward for activating it. Okay, what are you talking about, bro? I'm on your ass. What about that as a reward? At any rate, the real question is Keiji's actions afterwards. Keiji must have worked how the banquet works. I bet he heard from a Shin is not. The Shin AI was only in the control room on floor 5. There's no way Keiji could have talked to him while he was stuck on floor 4. Then he heard it from Maple. That settles it. Having learned about the banquet, Keiji began to scheme to ensnare me. I'm sure he put something else inside the coffin. He could have used my doll in place of a corpse. The coffins identified contents by the type of collar all told. What? That's the first time I'm hearing about this. Right, because it's the first time I'm telling you. After all, both humans and dolls would be reduced to cinders by the cremation system, right? So only things that can withstand the heat will remain in the coffin. Namely, the collar. What? And Keiji must have thought like so. Keiji figured he'd make use of a certain collar, my collar, which was in the control room, not even realizing that's just what I wanted him to do. He used your collar, Midori? That's impossible. Your collar would show the same thing as the dummies, red. But what actually came up was blue. How do you intend to explain that contradiction? You're being so annoying right now. I'm on your ass, boy. I don't know, so I'm thinking about it. And you're getting in the way. Midori, there's only one answer that makes sense. What? It's simple. Your reasoning has all been way off the mark. I was on that dumb, I was on bro head. From the beginning, Midori has been thinking that coffin didn't contain Keiji, but rather his collar from the control room. So he's convinced it would be red. You're saying it's all wrong. Then who's in there? Is it Keiji? It definitely can't be Gin. Gin, that above all would be impossible. Yes, I'm certain. You have no allies to support you when you're faced with a dilemma, because you killed them all yourself, Midori. Now choose. Decide your fate, Midori. Bro, it's cooked. All right, I'll choose. Right, so the coffin I'm picking is... I see this one. Now, will it be the right one? That's gotta be a fake out. Oh, it appears something. That's a fake out. What's so funny? I hate you. I knew that was a fake out. Yeesh. What about Mr. Policeman? Huh? The blue coffin that isn't mine. That's Mr. Policeman's coffin, right? Was he inside? Didn't he escape? Don't tell me after he escaped he went back in while I was passed out. Silent the whole time, so as to deceive Midori. No way. Nah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. I'm not believing that. You did good, Sarah. I knew I wasn't gonna believe that shit. I knew it. I fucking knew it, bro. Goat shit. KG? Long time no see, everybody. KG? Hang on a second. Why are you just here? Sorry about that. Took some time getting here. Are you the real deal? Might be a ghost. Want to check? KG? Yep, I'm real. It's a long story, but basically Remaro locked me in the charging room. You should have told us sooner. Sorry. I worried you, huh? You did good too. Again. Yeah. I've been listening to things unfold over the transceiver. Then I guess we don't have to explain, huh? Yep. I leave it to you. Do what you need to do, Sarah. Defeat Midori. A rule violation. I finally realized just now. You used it. Mishima's collar. Mishima's head, which Miley failed to collect, but his collar was still on his severed head. We still haven't found that collar, so you're the one who had it, and you put it in that coffin. And that's foul play. Using a missing collar from another floor isn't a valid part of the game. It's against the rules. Mishima's collar is a rule violation. Clear foul play. We've settled this game. Give up and die already. Nope, Midori's right. Huh? Mishima's collar is an illegal item that was never meant to be used. To dodge execution with it. Now that's unfair. Rule breakers will be executed. Then the rule breaker who put the collar in the coffin, that'd be Keiji. What nonsense is that? This can't be, surely. Even after he survived and we reunited, he'll be executed for breaking the rules? We remain undaunted. So you were prepared for this? How disappointing, even though there's a way you could be saved. I'm not interested in a finished game, you see. Once I win, I cease to care about who played dirty. Don't listen to him, Sarah. I promise you, if I win, I won't expose your transgression and won't punish you. Choose Gin, Sarah. Don't listen to a word he says. I'm saying that if you pick Gin, I'll let Keiji go, Sarah. What type of shit? This is the last choice. Really, truly the last. Seven is done. 8 is done. 9 is done. 1 is done. 2 is done. Gin's in 3. You come to the answer. Midori's in 4, Gin is in 3. Should I choose 4? Yes. This is really okay. I'm not killing Gin. What's wrong with you? Once I push it, it'll all end. I'll save Gin, defeat Midori, and Keiji will die. I'm sorry, KG. Sorry, Sarah. My hands tremble, but with the last of my strength, I selected the coffin. I'm not killing again. What's the problem? What do you think this is? Oh my, will it be the right one? You're fucking done. You're fucking done. Don't screw with me, Sarah. I gave you a compromise, and yet I knew I should have called it quits. To think death would be so terrifying. Nice. Nice. Very nice. It's over. Did we win? Well done. You hit Midori. With this, the challenging team wins. However, it seems you'll need to pay the price. No. KG. No, he can't die like this. I need to... Rule violations will be punished. Let me out. I'm gonna... If you resist, we'll take you all out. Got it? I still won't move aside. I won't let you kill any more of my allies. Oh? Ain't no need, Sarah. What are you talking about? I'll tell you everything. Sorry for fooling you this whole time. This is what I really am. What do you mean? I don't get what's going on at all. I ain't the real Kutaro. I'm a doll Soflin prepared. A doll? KG, you look bewildered yourself. Honestly, yeah. Because I just did what he expected I do. I put Midori's collar in the coffin. Right. After we put the collar in, we split up to act separately. KG went to floor 5 and we went to the cemetery. Why did you go back there? The truth is, I was at my limit. My stab wound was even deeper than I thought. The real Kutaro died. We're going to meet Sarah and the others, right? If you stay here, won't you get burnt to death? I'm sorry. Seems it's too late for me. Is that what Soflin told you? I don't want this. It's because of me. Holy fuck. Don't cry. There's no time. What you need to do is... I can't do it alone without you, Kutaro. You won't be alone. I got a doll, Soflin, to help you. If you could just get the ID card, use the AI Seaver with my doll. But then what about you? Are you planning to die here without anyone ever knowing? It'll be the ultimate camouflage. That's ridiculous. Kutaro's a real nigga. Kutaro's a real nigga. Kutaro's a real nigga. I'm so sorry, Kutaro. I'm so sorry I ever talk shit about you, bro. You are the realest nigga alive. You were, well, you're dead now, but then inside coffin 7 was the real Kutaro. Yeah. No. What was he thinking? Again, Kurumada, you got out? Masagorilla, so you already... I'm sorry. I'm guessing he was burned in the coffin then. Fuck. Real. He's real. He's so real. Why? We were gonna get home together. Don't cry now. Again, you're a big boy, right? These are amazing artworks. I can't use them all. Sarah, your allies. You gotta protect him, right? Muscle Gorilla, he was all alone. We couldn't even talk. I couldn't tell him anything. No, he knew. I may just be a copy, but even now, I feel like I'd be willing to die for you. What are you saying? You can't. My good fortune was my heart being weak. To tell the truth, I wavered lots of times. I even thought about abandoning everybody. Even so, I couldn't. It wasn't kindness or anything, it just yielded. The part of me that wanted to survive, even if it meant killing someone else. So I'm happy that I could come to your aid. Muscle Gorilla? What's wrong? Muscle Gorilla, Mr. Kutaro. Thanks, Ken. Wait. He just ran out. No, bro, he just ran out of battery. Did Kutaro just die twice? And it's over. All the dolls have run out of battery. Next will be your final game. The winner will be decided. No, it won't. We'll escape. We won't do as you expect us to. Well, now I look forward to that. Ginibushi. What? Keiji Shinogi. Shin Sumiki. And Sarah Chidoin. The four of you will have a final match. Until then, give some careful thought to the ways you might outwit each other. Damn it, of all things, it's just me left. Kurumada. Guys, I got a request. I don't care about you bringing me back. More important is getting revenge for them. You got to... Just watch, I'm sure we will. We lost so many people this... Final chapter part 1 end. To be continued in the final chapter part 2. This is as far as the story currently goes. Save your progress. Thank you for playing this far. Exactly what I thought. Exactly what I thought. The story ends here for now. I'm waiting for chapter 3 part 2 to come out. When that comes out, I will come back to this game, but for now it is goodbye. I'm gonna put finale on the title, but when the new part comes out, I'll be taking it off and we'll be continuing the series. This has been a lot of fun. This game is fucking amazing, honestly. I've been looking for a game for years after playing Danganronpa to scratch that itch. When I played Danganronpa back in 2020, I was in a really dark spot because not only was it the pandemic, but it was also I was working at the post office and I was going in late nights, not getting off until 3 or 4 in the morning, and it was just draining me as a human being, and the Danganronpa games saved me. They were just so fun to play and they were so fun to make videos about. So when it ended, I was looking for something that would sate that itch, that would bring that feeling of despair, but bring also that feeling of working together and triumph back. And Your Turn to Die gave it to me. This game is fucking awesome, and I can't wait until part 2 comes out because I want to finish this for real. But for now, it is goodbye. If you guys like this video, please make sure to leave a like down below and comment and let me know what you think about the series so far. I have to say so far because it's not done yet. Even though I'm gonna put finale on here, it's not done. Actually, I do have something else to say. The next playthrough, Saya no Uta, is gonna be a fun one. Now, I have nothing else to say. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, we move. For now at least, Your Turn to Die is complete.